Boom! What's up guys, my name is Andre and I'm super excited to share with you my first video about my tattoo progress in just 1 year. This video will contain video topic, all the fake skin practice I did at the beginning, things I struggled with, how it felt tattooing for the first time, how it felt holding a tattoo machine in my hand for the first time, and also my first tattoos I ever did on real skin. By the end of the video, to fulfill the full year progress, I will show you my most recent work. And yeah, I started tattooing in 2019, but due to all these lockdowns in the UK, there was a pause. So yeah, I cannot consider all that time as tattooing. To be clear, I've been tattooing for 1 year and just a few months. I wasn't self-taught. I started my apprenticeship at the studio. Needles, tattoo process, health and safety, hygiene, everything what you need to know to start tattooing. So yeah, let's go to the fake skin part now. Fake skin, guys. This was the stuff I used for practicing before starting tattooing on real skin. It's like a rubber. It mimics the human skin. Of course, it's very different from the human skin, but it's a good replacement when you want to practice. There are different qualities as well. The fake skin that I have is from Tattoo Everything Supplies. It's a really good quality. The quality is definitely a must. My cousin had some fake skin from Chinese sites like AliExpress or eBay, and the quality is really bad. It's really thin, basically it's just useless to tattoo on it. On this one, it definitely helps a lot. So, this piece was my first tattoo ever done. As you can see, I tried line work, I tried shading, and I tried packing. After that, what I did was just play around, trying out different needles and just see how they work, how it feels. Yeah, so my first impression on fake skin, well, I expected it to be a lot easier. I finished art school and I like to draw a lot. I used to draw a lot before, even when I was a child. And drawing compared to tattooing, first time when I picked up the tattoo machine and I tried it, it felt very different. And I can tell you the reason why. Different because when you hold the pencil in your arm, so you know, you have the pencil, you have the paper. When you press the pencil against the paper, you can feel the pressure, you know. You feel the pressure and you have control. With the tattoo machine, on the other hand, the tattoo machine, it feels like you're holding it in the air. This was my first impression. I felt like I need to hold it in the air and control it from the air and feel how the needle goes in the skin. At the beginning you don't feel it at all. You don't feel the needle, it's very hard. You need to get to that point when you feel the needle, how it hits in the skin, how deep it goes and all that. But of course, being at the beginning, you definitely don't feel it, it's very hard. And yeah, for me it felt discouraging. I felt like maybe I'm not gonna be able to make it. I was worried, especially on the line parts. I was definitely worried as hell. And yeah, I kept practicing. I will show you now the next attempt that I did on fake skin. Was this one. As you can see, straight away I jumped onto doing a skull, because of course skulls are some of my favorite stuff. I don't know why, how come it just became like this when I started tattooing. And yeah, I tried focusing on really thin lines, mainly on line work, on the outline, trying to do some shading, some effects. I messed it up here and I wasn't happy. And after that I just played around again with the shading, trying to do stipple shading, normal shading, again here packing and fade it out, packing here again. And yeah, as I said, I wasn't happy with this one, so I got pissed off and I did another one, trying to do this part better, making it look better. And again, here I did all kind of stuff. I had to do some butterflies, I had to do Batman. It's just, I don't know what I had in my head by that time, but yeah. Okay guys, let me show you my other attempts after. I went to a bit more complex pieces. Again, line work, shading, details. So yeah, I was doing a lot on fake skin, and as you can see I focused on the details a lot. And yeah, on the fake skin looked nice, yeah, felt good. So on fake skin at one point I got used to it, I felt like I have more control. The only thing I didn't have control of, and I practiced a lot, can you guess, was the line work. As you can see here as well, lots of lines I did. I don't have a bottle with me here, but what I did, I took a bottle of water, I put a fake skin on it, and I tattooed like that. I tried to mimic the human shape, because for me the problem was here, the hand. When I was laying my hand with the tattoo machine, it felt super weird. It felt like I don't have position. I didn't know how to hold my hand. I felt like any way I'm putting my hand, I didn't have a stable grip on it. I didn't have any control. In time I just practiced, and that thing changed. Now I have the control of the tattoo machine. It's all about the mind and hand connection. You just need to make that brain-hand connection at one point, and it's gonna be easy. You just forget about that and you directly feel the control in your arm. And yeah guys, and again I did as well text, all kind of fonts, try to do some ambition, if you know what I mean. Yeah, try to stay strong, try to be happy, try to dream about it, and yeah, things become sweet in the end. Enough about that. So yeah, again another example, wannabe realistic wolf, the skull that I love, and line work. Again, a lot of practice, a lot of line work. And yeah, that's about it guys. It's one of my favorite pieces. That was my first portrait done on fake skin, was the nun. I definitely loved working on this, and at one point I actually even got it tattooed. If you want to see the tattoo guys, just head on to my Instagram page, blackcloud.tattoo. You can find all my work there, everything I posted there from day one, with all my examples of fake skin, what I did, and also my first tattoos, and all my progress till now. So yeah, just for the record guys, these are all the pieces that I did on fake skin before I started tattooing on real skin. There are a few pieces. I hope I'm not boring you guys. And now let's go to the first tattoos I ever did on real skin. Alright, let's start with the beginning. The first tattoo that I did on somebody was this one. It was a rose with a compass, a cross, and the writing survive and some small details around it. I didn't do it by myself. I had help from the teacher. He came in and helped me a lot with shading and straighten out some lines and stuff. How my first experience was, well, to be honest, I felt a bit down. I felt like it's gonna be way more easier than how it actually was. And yeah, after that I was just like worried a bit that I might not be able to do it. I was worried about my line work. I was really worried. I saw how hard it is, how difficult it is on human skin to do compared to fake skin. Of course on fake skin is difficult as well, but the human skin is way more different. And yeah, I did what I could here. As I said, I got some help. I was let down. I wasn't particularly really happy about the start. And yeah, let's go to the second one. So the second tattoo I ever did was this one. The client was happy with the outcome. Well, he knew I was an apprentice, and he knew that this is only my second time when I'm tattooing. And yeah, you see, tried line work again, pushing my lines, a bit of shading, and yeah, I tried the best I could, of course. But as I said, at the beginning it's super awkward, it's super weird. Just feels uncomfortable, and it feels like it takes a lot of time until it gets into your hand. The control over the tattoo machine, it takes time to get used to it and to feel it. That's the main thing. Yeah, let's go to the third ever tattoo. This one, tried a bit of color packing to see how it goes. Again, with the lines, shading. As you can see, it's not perfect how it should be. But again, the client knew I'm an apprentice, he knew I was learning, and the lines could have been way worse, but of course I insisted and took my time with them, that's for sure. I didn't try to rush at all. For me, my main priority was to do quality, definitely. And yeah, the good part, it was as well that I had somebody behind me, so in case I would have screwed it up, he would have fixed it, no problem. Yeah. Let's go to another one. This tattoo I did on my cousin. He was happy with the outcome. On this tattoo, the issues I had at the beginning was these lines, definitely. And these thicker lines. I did them really wonky at the beginning, and the guy who was teaching me, he came in and sorted them out. But the lines were like really, in a way, they were a nightmare for me. To do straight lines, to go there, I was really, really bad. I was definitely worried and scared when I was getting to do them. And yeah, a few more ones here. You can see this one is really simple, really. But yeah, for me at that time was perfect, to be honest, because I needed the practice. I needed to get used to the human skin. And yeah, and I explained to them at the start that I'm a beginner, I'm learning. So yeah, many didn't even have an issue with it. They agreed and did straight away. And here are a few more stuff that I did. This was still at the beginning, as you can see. And yeah, fake skin as well, writing as well. Yeah. So now that I've showed you the stuff with what I started, let's see the stuff with what I ended up doing. So yeah, by the end of the 1 year I ended up doing bigger pieces. I always dreamed to do pieces like this, to get to this point. I'm not saying I'm fulfilled, I'm not saying I'm super pleased of how I'm tattooing, but I feel like I got somewhere where in a way I dreamed before to be. Because I always wanted to do bigger pieces, more detail. I was dreaming about having that control on the tattoo machine. As I said, I don't think I'm super wow, but I'm doing my best and I want to get there. I want to get as good as possible. And yeah, this gorilla, as you can see, I try to focus on contrast, give some lights, so it can make it look a bit more real. The shading on the tongue, the separation, the details on the teeth, as you can see as well. Yeah, so I really like these detailed pieces, I really like them a lot. And this was as well my first gorilla tattoo. Yeah, it's focused on the detail. Client was really pleased, as well on the other ones, they really all pleased. And I'm really happy I can make a client happy, to be honest. Yeah, this Perseus tattoo, I really love doing this, all the detail and everything, shading and all that. It took me a while to master a bit the shading. Shading, definitely the hardest shading is the smooth shading. That's definitely a pain. The black one, even the black one, when you have big areas that you need to cover, it's very hard, very difficult to make it everything to be same saturation. So it can be only one wave of black. It's not an easy thing to do. And also with the light shading as well, it's definitely difficult, it's not easy. But of course, in life, you always practice. We always aim to get better. That's the only thing we can do. We need to try, we need to want, we need to have the will to push ourselves to get better. That's the only thing I think about. And when I started tattooing, I just quit my job and straight away started. I just wanted to focus on one thing, and that was on tattooing. So I definitely put everything out of my head and was in my head only on tattooing. Yeah, and definitely the line work I practiced a lot. I really wanted to have that crisp line, because it's just, this is how it is. Yeah. And also I do designs as well when I have time. I like to do designs a lot. I like to do all kind of abstract and more interesting designs. Definitely would love to tattoo them. I like the idea of portraits a lot. I like the high contrast and difference between It's just, I don't know, I think it looks good. I like it. Oh, this was one of my favorite tattoos. I did this design for my client. She was definitely so happy, and I was even happier that I had a chance to do it. This actually was one of my biggest projects that I ever did. This was exactly at the beginning. After I finished doing the small tattoos, I started jumping on bigger projects, and this was one of my first bigger projects, and also a horror piece which I love. Horror is my life. Yeah, of course I did the almighty roses, diamond heart. Yeah, did this one as well. I like this structure with portrait and church related structures. I was really happy that the client was asking for this. This one as well, the details on the dollar bill, I really liked it. It was interesting to work on this, to be honest. Really, really interesting. Also the eye was interesting to do as well. Yeah. And yeah guys, so this is mainly my progress. I did quite a few portraits. I love doing portraits, that's for sure. And yeah, focusing on details, focusing on the contrast. It's just a matter of time until you get your eye used to it, used to the picture, used to the contrast, everything, until you... It definitely takes time. It's not an easy thing. Tattooing in general is definitely not easy. It's very hard to obtain what you plan to have, to get when you start tattooing, that's for sure. Joker tattoo, definitely my favorite movie. Yeah guys, this was healed. This is a healed piece. This one as well is healed. The client sent me the pictures. Yeah, so I'm following my progress, and I'm gonna keep pushing myself to do better and better, as best as I can. And yeah, I hope this video will motivate anybody who wants to start tattooing. It's all about giving attention to detail, that's for sure. So as long as you care about details, and as long as you care about doing quality, you take your time and try your best. Yeah. My advice: never give up, keep practicing, and no matter how down you feel, how bad you feel, push yourself to do the next time better. That's the main thing. That's the only thing I can say from my experience so far. Every time I felt disappointed, I felt like next time I'm gonna do better. I was thinking about it all the time. The thing with me is I'm a perfectionist, yeah, and I punish myself for doing something bad or wrong or something. If something doesn't come out the way I wanted it to come out, I'm gonna go home and punish myself all in my head. Keep thinking about it all night, all the time, and feeling bad. It might not be good to do like this, but the thing is, I think this pushed me to progress. That's the only thing I can think about. Because if you don't care about the work you do, of course you will never progress. You need to have like a target. I'm watching artists that are really like amazing. They have some amazing work. I'm always looking at their work and thinking, I wish I want to get there. I really want to get there. So the main thing is, guys, never compare your work to somebody who's, for example, at the beginning, or try to compare your work always with people who are way better than you. Because this way you can see what you do wrong, and this way you can understand where you need to work on more, on what things you need to focus more. I was looking many videos on Instagram, on Facebook. I was looking at many artists, how they work. I was trying to look and search for those videos that are close up with the needle, to see how they do it, to see how fast they go, what they do, how deep they go. So these things, even if I was an apprentice at the studio, I was keep watching those videos anyway. I was curious to see all the time. I was in it all the time. I wanted to see how they work, what they do. It's just, you know, this is how you learn. You need to see it all the time. You need to have it in your head all the time. So yeah, what I can say, guys, it's good luck for anybody who's a beginner. I definitely wish them the best of luck, and just don't feel discouraged or something. Just make sure you keep on to it, because if you keep on to it, it's gonna work out for you guys. It doesn't matter how many times you're gonna be let down and feel bad because you didn't do what you expected to do. Just don't let it go and keep on going on. Let me know what you think. If it's good progress, bad progress, just comment below. I appreciate any feedback. Anything is welcomed. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. If you like the video, you can hit the thumbs up. If you want to follow my channel, I'm planning to post some future live tattoo sessions by the time we are allowed to open again. And yeah, I would really appreciate it. Thanks a lot for the support. Take care and stay safe, guys.